Man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person, it's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. Before the break, I was telling you that in a 4-1 vote, the Marion County School Board has pretty much shut Christmas down for the kids that wanted to be in the Christmas parade. Not pretty much, they did. Bands, junior ROTC units, cheer squads, none of them allowed to participate in the 65th annual Christmas parade, which Sue Mosley admits a large portion of that parade, a bulk of the annual parade, is made up by school groups. And somebody during the break texted me and said, but Tom, you're missing the point. It's about child safety and liability. It's not about child safety. Let's clear that up. The school board did not make this decision because of child safety. You are right, though. They made this decision because of liability. It's all about the dollars and not wanting to get sued over a child getting sick. Here's what you do. You spread them out, 2 feet, 3 feet apart, 4 feet apart in line, and then so you stretch the band out 4 feet, 5 feet. You make them all, Somebody said, well, they can't wear a mask. Yes, you can. You can cut a little slit in the mask where only the instrument module goes into the slit in the mask. You can do that. That's better protection than no mask at all if you believe the masks work. And you could do this Christmas parade and you could let the kids enjoy themselves instead of being the Grinches, the 4 Grinches on the school board and taking this opportunity away from the kids. And you're not taking it away because you're overly concerned about it. You said the quote was, we're doing it out of an abundance of caution for COVID-19. We're doing it for an abundance of caution for COVID-19. You're doing it for an abundance of caution for liability reasons. Get the kids' parents to sign a waiver. You can print a small waiver up at the school. Hey, the school's not liable for this. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but just to go outright, canceled. COVID-19, Christmas, canceled. Santa Claus, canceled. Christmas parade, canceled. It's not canceled, but the school board wants it canceled, I guess. It's just amazing to me how elected officials think that once they become elected, that it's their decision. They don't have to listen to the people. They're the only people that matter are the 5 of them. You were elected by the people to work for the people. Well, Tom, that's what we're doing. Out of an overabundance concern for COVID-19, we must, as adults, let the kids know that we're worried about their well-being and their overall health. That's why BS. You're doing it because you don't want a kid or a group of kids to come down sick and then somebody sue you. And if you said that up front, if you said, look, with COVID-19 and everything and the way large groups could get it, there's just too much liability that we'd have to face, so we don't think we should do it. But you didn't do that. Oh, out of an abundance of caution for COVID-19. You could spread the band out. You could put masks on them with slits so they can put their instrument modules through their slit so they can play their instrument still. They're outdoors. They're not interacting close. I bet they interact closer with people through the hallways and in class at school than they will at the Christmas parade. The city is going to the city manager, not the city manager, the assistant city manager for the city of Ocala, Ken Whitehead, he spearheaded a commission to look to whether the city should approve the permits for this parade. And he says they're going to recommend that the city council issue the permits. So the city of Ocala, which passed a mask ordinance, a suggestive mask ordinance that, you should wear a mask when you're inside a building to help people. They look like they're going to pass the permit because they see that the underlying health issues are not as a big a concern outside with the parade as it would be, say, if we were indoors. But the school board, in their infinite wisdom, have decided they know better than everybody else. And we have such a good track record of how much the school board really knows, don't we? Look, just because I hadn't been on the radio for 3 years doesn't mean that I stopped watching. Doesn't mean that I know that, doesn't mean that I don't realize that the school board is it's a school board. Well, it's a mess is what it is. Has been for a long time. And this goes right back to we're out of touch with reality. We're the school board of Marion County. Tom, we're not out of touch with reality. We are in touch. We're doing this because of COVID-19 concerns. You're doing this because you're concerned your ass could get sued. That's why you're doing it. Nothing more, nothing less. And you're denying the people of Ocala the quality of the Christmas parade with school groups involved, and you're denying these kids, some of these kids, this would be their first Christmas parade. They might have been waiting their whole life to be part of this Christmas parade, and now you four wise people, Kelly King, Nancy Thrower, Beth McCall, and Eric Cummings, have taken that opportunity away because we're concerned about the COVID-19 issues. You're concerned about getting sued. That's what waivers are for. I just don't like when 4 or 5 people think they have so much power they can just shut things down and there's nothing you can do. That's an invasion of my freedoms. Well, they're high school kids. Yeah, they get the same freedoms awarded them under the Constitution. It's ridiculous that 4 grown-ups won't listen to an assistant city manager. Denellen and Bellevue, both are going to have their parades, so they've looked into it to prove that these parades can go. Marion County School Board, nah, not going to do it. Christmas parade, our participation in it, canceled. You want our bands? Too bad, canceled. Cheer squad? Nope, canceled. Maybe we ought to cancel the school board. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pride.
President Trump on Wednesday endorsed Republican National Committee Chair Ronna McDaniel to stay on in her position.
That Democrats spent a lot of time talking about how much they despise our president, but we heard very little about their actual policies.
With 72 million votes, Trump said that's the most votes any sitting president has received in U.S. history. The number of Americans filing new claims for unemployment benefits fell to a 7-month low last week. But the pace of decline has slowed, and further improvement could be limited by more government lockdowns. Thursday's Labor Department numbers tell us initial claims for state unemployment benefits totaled 709,000 for the week ending November 7th, as compared to 757,000 in the prior week. Tropical Storm Eta over Florida right now continues to break up and should pose only minor problems for the Sunshine State. USA Radio News.
Do you have health or energy challenges? Would you like to support your health and energy from a product that people consistently feel the uplifting and health-building effects from the first day they consume it? I introduce you to Green Meadow Whey, the only whey protein powder from grass-pastured cows that is processed in a manner that ensures that the proteins and amino acids remain in their correct geometric shape that the body can use. The naturally occurring proteins, peptides, and amino acids in renatured whey are proven to support multiple aspects of human health, from complementing your immune system to neutralizing chronic inflammation to supporting detoxification to stabilization of blood sugar and more. Additionally, due to the Tesla-like frequencies encoded into Green Meadow Whey, it is a dramatic support for your energy and mood. And it is an excellent emergency preparedness food with well over a 5-year shelf life. To order, call 888-988-3325. That's 888-988-3325. Or visit greenmeadowwhey.com. greenmeadowwhey.com.
Turn on can give anyone anxiety. As it stares at you, you can't help but wonder what is wrong now. How much is this going to cost? But with coverage from CarShield, you won't dread unexpected repairs. CarShield offers a wide range of protection plans that can save you thousands for covered repairs, which means that check engine light is a lot less scary when it comes on.